Hey, in this video, I'd like to talk about 5 benefits of reading. So maybe you've heard some of these before, maybe some of these will surprise you. So stick around to the end to gain all 5, and I think you'll enjoy the benefits of reading. Now, before we get into the benefits of reading, let me just say this. Maybe at the time you're watching this video, you're not into books, you don't like to read, and it's maybe something that's not interesting to you as you find yourself on this video, but I hope to change your mind by the end of it. I was in that same boat. Not too long ago, I was in school. I was forced to read books that didn't relate to me. They weren't exciting to me, and I didn't understand why would you read those books or why they would apply to my life and how I would use that in the future. Now, I had a turning point where I actually picked up a book myself that I really loved, and it was a big interest to me. And from that point on, I was obsessed with books. I love building a library, and I love to read every day. So I want to get into these benefits, and by the time we're done, hopefully you'll see that if you can find a genre or some type of book that you enjoy reading, that you'll see these benefits and be able to implement this into your life on a more daily basis. All right, let's get into these benefits. Benefit number 1 is mental stimulation. You may have heard this before, this phrase. Reading to your mind is what working out is to your body. And that couldn't be more true, because just like you go to the gym, you do some bench press and some bicep curls to get those muscles moving and to build them and to keep them strong and healthy. The same thing happens with your mind. You need to read to strengthen and keep your brain healthy. And you do that by reading and continuing to challenge your mind and learn new things. Benefit number 2. Stress reduction and relaxation. This is a good tip to implement maybe right before bed. Maybe you have a lot of things going on in your life currently. You're stressed out. You have a lot of things coming at you really quickly, and it's just kind of a brain overload. And so reading may be a good way to escape that for a short period of time. And especially if you're reading right before bed, what it does, it allows you to calm down, get your mind into this book. And maybe if you're reading a novel, that story takes you away from that current reality and allows you to calm down, get into relaxation mode. And if you do that before bed, it'll ultimately help you sleep better at night. Benefit number 3, learning new skills and attaining new knowledge. This probably is a super important one, because in this world we live in today, it's forever changing. The only constant in the world is change now. And if you're not learning new skills, you're not absorbing new knowledge, you'll get left behind in this economy where things are moving. So reading books and learning new skills is a great way to stay ahead of the curve or stay on pace and continue to develop and progress into the future as things move forward. Benefit number 4, reading can improve focus and concentration. Think about your life on a day-to-day basis, whether you're at work or just going through the daily grind. How many notifications you have on your phone, email, social media, phone calls, and then you have people that want your attention. They're always asking questions or calling you. That is really a tough environment to focus and concentrate, to be productive. Now, when you start to read, whenever you open up that book, you are focused at that task at hand to read those pages, and you're not constantly looking at your phone. You don't have people constantly talking to you and calling you, and that allows you to take your focus and put it in that book. So by reading on a daily basis, that will in turn increase your focus and concentration, because you're training your mind to stick on one thing, whether it's reading for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, or 30 minutes a day. You'll have bigger bursts of concentration that you can take into your work and do different projects where you're able to focus for a longer period of time. Last but not least, benefit number 5, this is probably my favorite, the ability to learn from other people. There are 2 ways to learn in this world: 1 from your own experiences, and 2 from other people. Now, what's so amazing to me about books is 2 things. 1, they are incredibly inexpensive to buy. And secondly, somebody has maybe honed in on their craft for 5, 10, or 20 years and took that long to write a book. You can pick it up for $10, read 200 to 300 pages, and save yourself years of mistakes and error just by picking up that book and learning from somebody else's experience. Now, I will tell you this, having your own personal experiences and going out there and learn things is super, super valuable. However, saving yourself time, money, and resources by learning from other people and being able to catapult yourself a few years ahead of the game and not go through those same mistakes just by reading an inexpensive book is invaluable to me. And one of the things that gets me so excited about reading, and why I love to talk about it and tell people how important it is to read on a daily basis. Now that we've gone through the 5 benefits of reading, hopefully you found some value from this, and hopefully you can see how this can impact your life. So What I would recommend, if you're not a reader or you don't enjoy reading as you watch this video, experiment with some different genres, read different authors and different types of books, and maybe you might find something that resonates with you and get you excited to read on a more frequent basis, and see how you can apply the things that you're learning and just that daily discipline of reading into your life. And by the way, if you aren't a reader and you have some type of interest, I guarantee you there is a book written about it. So start there, find out what your interests are, and expand your horizons from that point. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.